quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Too much leg there. So, for a touchback. First and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll turn and hand this one off. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's been a really nice drive they've been able to put together, Mike, and I think the key word is balance. Not having to rely too heavily on either the run or the pass. Continue to mix it up, going back and forth. Keep the defense off balance. A lot of success.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down forthcoming. They'll run. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
That ties the game at 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off the play fake, Mahomes. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing is Mahomes. Throw to the sideline, well done. Good job with the feet, stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes they do, have the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make...
That's to the sideline and intercepted.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll begin here on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Slot receiver, headed right. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. His throw left side is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Open man, left side, he's got it. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be backed up now to start this drive. On play action, it's Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
To the sideline, caught by Worthy. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Hey, 43.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Fight on these two.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. Big play for KC. 33 yards.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Yellow. Hey, 57.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Yellow.
They'll run with Pacheco. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. Set to go now on first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes. And once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Throwing now on first and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and That ball falls
in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Back to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. Trent McDuffie right there with a tight defensive coverage. Here's their punter now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
50, yellow, 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 yellow. Yellow, yellow. Right side.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Yellow. Hey, 15, 15, 15. Right side.
Now, Mahomes. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Right side.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That is hot. And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this 2nd half. About to get started. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway.
Hey, 43, 40, yellow. Right side.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
On second down, Pacheco. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Yellow. 15. Attack.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. The throw on the run is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. It's second down.
Let's go now. 15.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Hey, 57. Line.
Mahomes now to throw again. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down. That's 17 yards, and that's a first down.
Yellow.
Here's Pacheco. Good blocking, and he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. That's his second touchdown now here in the season opener. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. They send him right out of the slot. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. He'll drop to throw. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Eagles. Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good. And the Eagles are back to within 7. It's 28-21. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Yellow.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. First down throw, Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Yellow.
Out of the pistol, it's Pacheco. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Keely Ringo comes up from the secondary to make the play. Second down and 8.
15. Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Go! 15. Hey, rip lift.
Isaiah Pacheco, ball carrier. Tackle made right at midfield. A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Now Mahomes. That's taken in, and he's gonna get there. He's got the first down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chains.
Fight on these two.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Back-to-back gains of 10 yards. And back-to-back first downs.
Attack!
Now Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco.
Well, let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Hey, dribble it. Hero 15.
Slot man in motion right.
Right side.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. In trouble, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Throwing right, it's taken in. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. He'll look to throw. That is hard down the field. He's got it. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. The throw here is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. 3rd and a yard. Back to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Back to the air one more time. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Now a 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back. Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
15.
Off the play fake, Mahomes. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those. You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Attack! Hey, 57, 15. Yellow.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. Quick throw, taken in. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. He'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his second touchdown here in week 1. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. So they've cut into the lead, now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here's a 2nd and 9. Quickly to Laporta on the RPO. And he will score. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that is incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
There's that man again, another catch. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw again. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, Hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Back to the air once more on second down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
First and 10.
Yellow. Hey, rip lift.
Now a handoff. Jones. Yards are hard to come by there. They work it down to the 37-yard line. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Here's second and 9. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Yellow. Hey, 15, 15, 15. Hey, yellow, hey, go going, go going, go going.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
Third and long for Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long.
Attack, attack.
Here's Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Come back. Forty-three. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday. There's hurt.
Here we go. One final play. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious, as we say, so long from Arrowhead.